One of the most important hires any sports franchise will make is who will be the team radio voice.
40 years ago, it was no different for the Huntsville Stars. News 19's Josiah Elmore joins us in This Week in Starstruck to tell us more about the very first voice of the Huntsville Stars. Josiah?
Hey, yeah, there's nothing more classic than listening to baseball on the radio. There's the legends of the game, Vin Scully, Jack Buck, and the entire Carey family, all icons who garnered their status by painting the picture of America's pastime during the 20th century. In 1985, when the Stars came to town, it was a time before everyone had cable, Netflix, and every other streaming service known to man. Baseball on the radio was in its golden age. Before the Stars could ever play a game, they needed their own radio broadcaster. When Rick Davis set his sights on becoming the first voice of the Huntsville Stars, he was in uncharted waters.
Never done baseball. I'd done college football, college basketball. I'd even done some ice hockey, but I'd never done baseball. And baseball, for me, was the hardest sport to broadcast because there's no clock.
Davis was a talented sports reporter in town, and when he heard the team was coming to the Rocket City, he knew he wanted in. The opportunity to become the voice happened in an unlikely location.
I had done some work at WTAK, and they let me use the station, so I had a reel-to-reel tape of a basketball game that I'd done. Larry and Don came out. They wanted to hear what I could do, and so I put the tape on a reel, closed the door to the production studio, and said, hit this button and it'll play. Literally a minute later, he came out. And he said, okay, thanks.
Davis didn't know it yet, but he had just secured the job as the first voice of the Huntsville Stars.
Don called me the next day and said, you got the job. So I was jumping up and down.
The work had only just begun. The new voice of the Stars had to help start the franchise from scratch. Once the players arrived, Davis knew that the team would be a smashing success.
That first roster was 22 players, and 13 of them went to the big leagues. Now that never happens. So you can say, well, Oakland stacked the team. Well, maybe they did. I don't know, but maybe they were just all ready to be at this level and have that kind of success.
Because Davis traveled with the team, he began working as a stringer for the Huntsville Times, although many might not know that they read his work, since his byline was special to the Times. Writing for the Times led Davis to eventually becoming a full-time sports writer with the paper after a quick stop back in TV. Eventually, he transitioned out of the media industry. Davis says he's looking forward to seeing the 85 Stars when the Trash Pandas honor them in August.
A lot of them in 23. This year, I think we're going to get almost all of them back. I think they're all coming back. And we know for a fact that Jose and Ozzie, his twin brother, they both agreed to come in. So I think that'll be sort of the linchpin that gets everybody else to come back too.
Wow. Okay, Josiah, obviously impeccable record keeping as he was flipping the pages.
Yes, he said his wife actually made those for him as like an anniversary gift, kind of just preserving history, his time as a sportscaster. So he really cool records there.
And it sounds like when you talked to him, it brought back some really fun memories.
Yes. Oh yeah, he said it was a great time of his life. He did have a little funny comment about it. When he got the job, he was engaged. And so she said, well, we got to go ahead and get married because you're going to be on the road six months out of the year.
Yeah.
We're getting this thing settled.
And you know, I used to think, while the job is fun, it's also a really hard job because of the travel, long days, you know, at the ballpark. But yeah, that's a great story. That's a great story.
Yeah, you've done a fantastic job with all of these Starstruck stories. You can find them on our website, WHNT.com.